What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Tech here, back once again with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video on the global version today, okay guys? Now, what I have for you today is gonna be a kind of a Goku Jr showcase, a 100% showcase, because I did 100% my Goku Jr. I did it in about a couple hours. When you guys are seeing this video, it'll probably be Sunday. I did this on Saturday. It took me about 3 or 4 hours, give or take. And you know, it was a pretty easy grind, guys. In my opinion, it was easier than Bulma. I think we got less orbs per run than Bulma. I'm not too sure. So to some people, they probably got Bulma 100% faster. But this time I dedicated myself to doing this all in one day. So that's why I feel like it was shorter for me. But anyway, guys, let's just get straight into the card. By no means whatsoever, let me say this first, by no means whatsoever do I have the proper units to show him off in the correct way at a 100%. So in this video, he's not going to be hitting for any of those crazy high numbers that you might have seen. Like, I know my boy The Truth, he uploaded a video, his Goku Jr. hit for like 1.4, 1.5 mil or something like that. My Goku Jr. does not do that. Now, while he might have the potential to do that if he was on the correct team and he was going up against a type advantage or something like that, in this situation he's not, and I don't have the correct pieces on my team to do that. So anyways, let's just get straight into the card. Now first, I want to say that Goku Jr. probably has some of the lowest stats for TUR in this game. I think the only card with lower max stats in TUR form than him, I want to say Yamcha, the dead Yamcha. If that's incorrect, let me know down below, guys. But I think that is the only card in the game TUR that has lower stats than Goku Jr. maxed out. But that in no way takes anything away from Goku Jr. He's still a pretty dope card. The only thing I really don't like about him is his links are kind of bad, and his passive is kind of a give and take type of thing. Now let's start out with his leader skill. His leader skill is pretty simple, you know, kind of outdated. INT type, Ki +2, and a 30% boost to HP, attack, and defense. Now, I mean, that's cool, guys. That's alright, but let's be honest, you're not gonna have him as your leader on your INT team, so that's kind of irrelevant. Now, I would suggest you running him on an INT team with either a, let's see, I would go with either a Super Saiyan Blue Vegito lead or an LR Gohan lead to properly give him stat buffs like he needs to, you know, hit for some of those crazy numbers and be able to tank properly for you. That's what I would do in my opinion, as well, in my opinion, especially because I do have Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, so it would make more sense for me to run him as my leader on my Super INT team for this unit. Now, getting into his passive skill, guys, his passive skill is a little give and take to me. Now, his passive skill is, I think it's a 40% attack boost with an extra chance for another 40% attack boost, but at the same time, he gets a 40% debuff to his defense. Now, this is gonna lead me into his hidden potential system, which we'll get to in a minute. As I'm sure you guys know, when he super attacks, he does get a defensive debuff, and 40% is very significant. I feel like a defensive debuff is a little bit more significant than an attack buff in my opinion, but you may think differently. Let's get into his hidden potential system. Guys, I'm sure you've heard this before. You know, like I said earlier, my boy The Truth did a video about this. In my opinion, guys, and in a lot of other YouTubers' opinions, I think Animated Muscle said the same thing. But in my opinion, and like I said, my boy The Truth did the same thing with this, we just got our crit to 20, okay? Now, we did this because if you raise your Goku Jr.'s additional attack, he's going to have a chance to additional super attack as well, which means, if you remember, guys, his passive skill is a defensive debuff by 40% when he super attacks. So if you super attack twice in the same turn with Goku Jr., he's going to have an 80% defensive debuff, which is stupidly significant, guys. Stupidly significant. He is going to be pretty much, he's going to be a feather after that, okay? And you do not want that. Now, like I said, I think D-Free was kind of for the additional attack, but he was looking for the additional crit, not the additional super attack, so keep that in mind. Now, the thing about his super as well, guys, I think on the event details it said that he's supposed to super at 9 Ki when you get him in the SA10, and I'm pretty sure it said that on the wiki as well, but I'm not sure if Bandai messed up on that. But as you can see from this video, like it's in this video right here, he does not super at 9 Ki, so I don't know if that's a mistake. I don't know if Bandai messed up with that. I don't know if they're gonna correct themselves in the upcoming days or what's gonna happen with that. that, but expect to hear something soon. Now on to his link skills. This is where it kind of gets interesting. He is really bad on key links, especially before you Dokkan Awaken him. When you do Dokkan Awaken him, he gets a little bit better on key links. He drops the Innocence and picks up Golden Warrior, and I think it's Shattering the Limit. Yeah, he drops the Innocence and picks up Golden Warrior and Shattering the Limit, which Golden Warrior is a pretty good link considering that he can link up with pretty much every, you know, relevant Saiyan in the game. Off of that, that's an automatic 1 key. In my personal preference, since I do not have the proper units to run him on a correct team, I would run him with a Super Saiyan 4 and a Super Gogeta lead, since I do not have an INT team, and that would be 3 key right off the bat. You do not have to have a whole lot of key links with this guy, guys. What I would do is I would run a leader that gives key, like Vegito Blue, Super Gogeta. Now, other characters that I would say to run him with, you cannot go wrong with, like I said, the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. The Whis is really good, you know. Even the Great Ape Nappa, guys. The Great Ape Nappa and the Whis, because they give attack boost, and that's what you want. Also, the Gohan. The LR Gohan is pretty good. I would have him on a leader on my Super INT team because he gives a 90% buff to his attack. And also the buff Goku, I think it's, what is it, Training and Discovery, I think it is. I think it's Training and Discovery Goku, guys. I think that's the buff Goku. His passive, he gives a 25% attack and defense up, so you also want that as well. He'll be a little bit better of a tank, and he'll get an attack buff as well. That's personally what I would do. I wouldn't worry too much about his key links, guys, because like I said, I mean, you can easily fix that by just throwing in 1 or 2 support units and having a leader that gives significant key like Gogeta or Blue Vegito. But yeah, guys, that's about it. That's all I have for today. If you enjoyed this video and it helped you out at all, please be sure to leave a like and comment down below. If it did help you, be sure to smash that subscribe button, guys. It really helps me out a lot. And without further ado, I will see you all in the next video. Peace.